Hey guys, so first off, I want to make sure that you have the materials in order to do our writing lesson for this week. All right, so you need you can do 6 balls, 6 teddy bears. I'm doing 6 socks, okay, 6 pairs of socks. Okay, and I actually even did different colors so it won't confuse us that much. Okay, so I have 6, no more. Just 6. So please only get 6 of whatever you want. So if you want to stick to socks, do that. All right. And I have a basket, but you don't need a basket. I'm going to be tossing my socks into the basket. So you could just do it on the floor. You could just use your socks and put them on the floor. Or if you have bears, put them on the floor, or you can use the basket. Okay. All right. So I hope you have that. If not, go ahead and run and get that right now, because you need 6 socks and a basket, or you don't really need a basket if you don't have one. Okay, so but what we're going to be doing this week, this is our learning objective. The child will identify the words in a sentence by a sock for each word. Okay, so I'm going to show you how that works. All right, so we're going to play a sentence segmenting game. Okay, so what that means, we're going to take a sentence and take out divide the parts, find out how many parts are in your sentence. So how many parts means how many words are in your sentence. Okay, so because a sentence is made out of words. Okay, so you will think of a sentence, and we're gonna toss the prairie sock into the basket and count how many socks there are in the basket at the end. Okay, so remember, I'm gonna count my socks just to make sure, and I'm gonna toss them in my basket just to make sure that I have my 6. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do that with yours to make sure that you have the 6. And our sentence cannot have more than 6 words. Okay, remember that rule. We cannot have more than 6 words. So that means you're not having more than 6 items. Okay, so I'm going to go first to show you how to play this game. Okay, my sentence is I like to jump, and I'm going to go ahead and actually write it on the board, just so you can have a visual of my sentence. So, and I'm using those 3 sight words that we used last week. I like to. Okay, I'm going to write them in blue so you can remember. So if you did the assignment last week, you will know what I'm talking about. Okay, so I'm using my 3 sight words: I, like, and to. Okay, so maybe you were practicing over the week what those words are and how they're spelled, and if so, awesome. If not, here they are again. Okay, so it's I like to, and my sentence is I like to jump. So I'm gonna go ahead and write jump. Now remember, my sentence always has a punctuation mark at the end. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I like to jump. Now I want you to repeat with me. Okay, ready? I like to jump. Okay. So now that I said it, I'm gonna go ahead and get my basket and my socks. Okay, and I'm going to toss in a sock for each word that I say in my sentence. Okay, so it's I like to jump. Okay, what? Look at this. I have more remaining. Why didn't I use these? You know why? Because I ran out of words. I don't need to use these, okay? So whatever I have in the basket is because that's how many words are in my sentence. I like to jump. So I'm going to go ahead and count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I know that there's 4 words in my sentence. I like to jump. I could even use my fingers. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to give you, now you're going to do the same thing using your sentence you wrote last week about what you like about spring. So I'm going to go ahead and use my same I like to, because that's what it was. My sentence was, if y'all remember, mine was I like to plant. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and write my sentence here. I like to plant. Okay, so if you can see here in blue, I wrote my sight words from last week. I like to. And then in black, you don't have to do this, but I did it so you can see. Plant is what I like to do during spring. Okay, so I like to plant. I don't know what your sentence was. If you want to change it, that's fine. You don't have to keep the same one you did. Maybe you like to ride scooters. I like to swim. I don't know what your sentence is, but go ahead and write your sentence on a piece of paper, okay, using the sight words I like to, and then whatever you like to do. So since mine is plant, I would do, you're gonna use your socks or whatever you have and toss them in the basket, and then find out how many words are in your sentence. So if I do mine, I'm gonna go ahead and show you. I like to plant. Say it with me. I like to plant. I'm gonna get my socks. I like to plant. I'm gonna go ahead and count my socks. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 4, and what I'm gonna do, I'm actually gonna go ahead and add to the top of it, then, or to the right of it, I'm sorry, to the very end, I'm gonna write the number 4 and circle it, because that's how many words are in my sentence. If I can even check it this way. Look, I like to plant. If I count my lines, 1, 2, 3, 4. What? That's so awesome. It matches. Okay, so that's how you know how many words are in your sentence. Also, remember that when you write your sentence, you always start with a capital letter and you start at the top left, okay? Capital letter and the top left. And then you always end with a punctuation mark. In this case, it's a period, okay? Because you're just telling me something. Okay, you're not asking me something. So I want a period at the end of your sentence because it's your punctuation mark. All right, so awesome. All right, so now that we've learned how to segment our sentence, I want you to do your own and send me a picture of your sentence with the amount of words that are in your sentence. Okay, bye.